My heart is in.
Alright, what's up YouTube? This is BoxingWave. We're gonna do another video on Golovkin and Ward. Is he ducking Ward? And they're in the talks of fighting. He's in the talks of fighting Froch. He's willing to move up to 168 to fight Carl Froch, but not Andre Ward. Alright. So in the past, I've spoke on this before. When they both said, when people started saying that they both were ducking each other, there was people out there saying Andre Ward is ducking Triple G and Triple G was ducking Ward. And I made videos on that in the past. Okay. In the past, at that time when I did that, we really didn't hear anything from either camp. It's just a bunch of rumors. All right. It really pretty much all started when Triple G said he's willing to fight anyone from 154 to 168. All right. He'll move down to 154 to probably fight Floyd Mayweather. That's just about it. He moves up to 168. He really didn't say any names as far as 168. But people are holding that against him forever now. And people want him to go up and fight Ward because he's the best at 168. All right. Now, let's talk about it. Golovkin, I personally think at 160, Golovkin can beat anyone. Then there's other guys that think that he should fight Andy Lee. He should fight Peter Quinlan. These are the guys that he should fight. Lemieux. All right. So it's a never-ending argument because even though I personally believe that he could beat anyone at 160, there's still a lot of guys at 160 that he hasn't fought, including Miguel Cotto. All right. There's people out there that really believe that Cotto could beat Triple G. I mean, it is what it is, So it's a never-ending argument. The guy wants to stay at 160, but he's willing to move up to 168, depending who it is. All right, depending who. He doesn't want to fight Andre Ward. Let's make that clear. Triple G wants no parts of Andre Ward. He doesn't want to fight him for whatever reason. Andre Ward, as far as 168, he is the high-risk, low-reward guy in that division, okay? Even though Ward has fought many fighters there, he has been a champion in the division. People don't see a point at fighting him. No one really wants to fight Andre Ward. No one's really calling out Andre Ward, okay, at 168. No one is, all right? Nobody wants to fight him. So Triple G is willing to move up to 168 to fight Carl Froch. Now that he's come out and said that, again, people feel that he's ducking Andre Ward, all right? I don't really believe that. I don't believe that he's ducking Andre Ward because he doesn't. I think, you know what? I think he just doesn't want to fight Andre Ward. When he's asked about it, he says, no, not yet. He doesn't want to fight Andre Ward. All right? He doesn't want to fight Andre Ward, period. All right? I don't know if he thinks he could lose a fight. Probably, a lot of people want him to fight Andre Ward because they want to see him lose. Not because they want to see him challenge, but because they want to see him lose a fight. Because they think Andre Ward is the only guy that could beat Golovkin. That's why they want to see the fight. Okay? And then all the Golovkin fans are like, well, why don't Ward goes up to fight Kovalev? Why don't he goes to 175? Why is he picking on Golovkin? Why is he picking on little Golovkin when he could go to 175? And, that's what we get every single time. But my thing is this, right? Let's look at Carl Froch as an opponent, all right? A possible potential opponent. We can all agree that as far as resume is concerned, Carl Froch is the second best fighter at 168. And the only reason why he's not the best is because he didn't fight he lost to Andre Ward. But outside of losing to Andre Ward, he has done more in the division than Andre Ward as far as lately, okay? As far as since the Super 6 tournament, he has done more than Andre Ward at 168, okay? The guy knocked out George Gross twice. Okay, he knocked out Lucien Boutte. He avenged his loss against Mikhail Kessler. All right, the guy has been pretty active, at least compared to Andre Ward. All right, so is the fight bad? No, it's not a bad fight at all. In fact, look at Carl Froch and look at everybody else that Golovkin has faced. Isn't Carl Froch levels beyond everybody else that Golovkin has faced? So why is it a bad fight? Why is everyone so mad that he wants to fight Carl Froch? If Carl Froch is levels beyond anyone that Golovkin has faced, or probably anyone that Golovkin could face at 160. Okay, I mean, obviously Miguel Cotto is as far as legacy is concerned, Miguel Cotto is on another level than Carl Froch. But as far as his chances of beating Golovkin is a lot less. It's a lot more slim than Carl Froch, in my opinion. Just basing it off the styles alone, just off size. So, do I think it's a duck? You know, at this point, he does not want to fight Andre Ward. He doesn't want to fight him. He doesn't want to fight him. So let's let go of that and just look at the fight itself with Carl Froch. If he wants to fight Carl Froch, why is that fight so bad? Like, why is it such a big deal that he doesn't want to fight Andre Ward, but he wants to fight Carl Froch? All right, it's not really that bad. Like, I don't care. Maybe it's because I'm frustrated and I'm tired of hearing about this fight and all of the ducking with Ward. Maybe I'm tired of just hearing about it. But if he doesn't fight Andre Ward, I don't care. Like, it's not, I don't care. You know? My thing is with Ward, you know, with all this, you know, we can sit here and say, well, Froch makes more sense because Froch sold out Wembley and he's more known than Andre Ward internationally. And even here in America, Ward is really not that famous. You know, he's not selling seats. This is what the people say. This is what I hear from people. Okay, so Ward makes more sense when it comes to finances and popularity and stuff like that. And this is what I disagree with that, all right? Because people say the same thing about Chavez Jr. I disagree with it because if you beat an undefeated Andre Ward, people are going to always remember Golovkin for beating an undefeated Andre Ward. They're going to always remember that. There's no one that has beaten Andre Ward. Andre Ward has been a pound-for-pound, top 3 pound-for-pound fighter for years now. For years. You know, people already think this guy is a great fighter. All right? You beat this guy, that will only elevate your career, your resume, to a whole nother level. Where guys like Canelo can't sit here and say, well, I'm not really that impressed. Like guys like that's been on pay-per-view, they can't say nothing about this A-class because you beat Andre Ward. Yeah, Andre Ward is not a superstar, but when it comes to boxing, all right, he's up there. He's up there. Any boxing, not even like a hardcore. You don't even have to be a hard. They know Andre Ward. They know he's undefeated. They know he's one of the pound-for-pound best. All right? If you want a bunch of casuals, fans to care about being Chavez Jr., I mean, then the real boxing heads are not going to respect it because we know you're going to beat Chavez Jr. We know you're going to beat him. We know Golovkin would beat Chavez Jr., you know? So we're not going to respect it, but maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe there are some casual fans, but I'm tired of hearing that argument about the whole money and all this, the fame and the seats. Andre Ward fights at an arena. He doesn't sell tickets and stuff like that. All right, well, Andre Ward at the end of the day is Andre Ward. Okay, he's still undefeated. Nobody's beaten him. So if Golovkin be the first to do it, I think that would do more for Golovkin's career than it would do for being a Chavez Jr. or even what's this guy, Carl Froch. But at the end of the day, Carl Froch is still way better than anybody Golovkin has faced. Way better. There's no debating that Carl Froch is much better. He's bigger and he's just a better fighter than all of these guys that Golovkin has faced up to this point. And he's better than these guys that people want to see him face. He's better than Peter Quillen. He's better than Andy Lee. He's better than all these other guys, David Lemieux and all these other guys at 160 that people want to see him fight. So what is the big deal? Like if he wants to fight Carl Froch, what's wrong with that fight? He just fought Willie Monroe Jr. and you guys are complaining about him fighting Carl Froch. If he wants to fight Carl Froch, let him go fight Carl Froch. Let him move up and fight him. Maybe he fights Ward after him. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Who cares? Maybe he goes right back down to 160. But You gonna tell me that if he has an opportunity to fight Carl Froch, he should turn that down to fight Andre Ward? Like, you mad at that? I mean, I want to see the fight with Andre Ward, but let's not get crazy here. Like, this is a bad fight. It's not a bad fight. I'm all over the place with this because I hate both sides of the arguments here. You know, the extreme Golovkin fans, they always blame everything on, when it comes to Ward, they blame everything on the fact that he don't sell tickets or he's not a cash cow and he hasn't fought. And then you got the other side where, well, if he fights anyone in 168 or anyone at any higher division but Andre Ward, he's ducking Andre Ward, which is ridiculous too. So I really can't stand hearing either opinion on either side. I really can't. You guys are like too extreme. You telling me that a Carl Froch just knocked out George Groves twice. All right? A guy that beat James DeGale. I mean, he beat Arthur Abraham. He beat, I don't think he won the fight, but he beat Darrell. Like, come on. The guy resume is stacked. You know? He's stacked. His resume is crazy. Are you telling me that this fight is a bad fight? He's ducking Ward. It's all about ducking Ward. It's annoying at the end of the day. It's been a couple years now. Like, all right, let's get over the whole Ward thing. He doesn't want to fight Ward. Nobody wants to fight Ward. Nobody wants to fight him, you know? So it's like, get over that. I'm tired of that, man. And for you extreme Golovkin fans saying that, oh, why don't he move up to fight Kovalev? Stop picking on, you know, that's annoying too, man. That's annoying too. That's very annoying too, because it's like, you can't get mad at people wanting him to fight Ward because he's dominating all these guys at 160, and he said himself that he'll go up to 168. So if you're going to go up to 168, now why not go up to 168 and fight the guy that people think can beat you? Why can't you fight him, the guy that people prove the people wrong, that you can beat him? He doesn't have enough confidence in himself. And you know what? Not for nothing. I don't really think it's Triple G. It's his team. I think the most ridiculous things that I hear about Golovkin not fighting Ward is from his team. It's not really from Golovkin's mouth. Golovkin did say he'll fight anyone at 168. He did say he'll go up to 168. He didn't say he'll fight Ward specifically, but he said he would go up to 168. There's a difference. So I don't know why everybody is making a big deal about it. Like, let's let it go already. If he wants to fight Carl Froch, let him fight Carl Froch. You know, if he wants to fight somebody at 175, if he wants to go up and fight Chavez Jr. at 175, we know Chavez Jr. ain't do nothing at 175, but so what? Let him do what he wants to do. Let him get the name on his resume. I mean, it doesn't hold that much weight now because Chavez just got knocked out by Fonfara or stopped by Fonfara. But, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, you know, people are going to watch it. People are going to watch it. People will watch the Andre Ward fight. That's why I'm saying, why do people make that argument? People will watch a Ward fight. People will watch. I bet you more people would watch Triple G Golovkin fight Andre Ward. Their views it's probably not going to be a pay-per-view, but their views will be more in the millions than it would be any other fight that Golovkin has had and Ward has had. It would benefit them both. So let's stop talking stars and views and all that stupid stuff that people like to talk about. If they were to fight each other, everybody will tune into that fight. Because of the way they promote it, they know, anyone that knows Andre Ward, I'm sure a lot of people will favor Andre Ward to win that fight. And they want to see if Golovkin will be the first to beat him. So people will tune in that fight. Yes. So for the Golovkin hardcores, that's my response to that. But for the people that's mad at Carl Froch fight, you guys got to make up your minds, man. You want to see good fights or you don't? I mean, look at who Golovkin's faced recently. Monroe, Gill, Rubio. Who else? Adama. Like, are you mad at the Carl Froch fight? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't understand some of y'all, man. Some of y'all y'all way too biased. Like, you love a certain fighter and you just go crazy whenever you don't get the match that you want, man. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. You know, if Carl Froch fights him, I hope he's healthy. I hope they fight at 168, but we don't see no excuses, no catch weight. You know, Golovkin move up to 168, fight him, be on HBO, be a big fight. Everybody will love it. Maybe Froch will give him a good fight. You know, maybe Froch has enough power to hurt him. Who knows? But it will be a good fight. You know, Froch never been stopped before. He's never been even close to becoming stopped. So maybe Golovkin be the first to do it. If Golovkin stops Carl Froch, there's no denying that the dude is good. I know Froch is getting older and everything, but still, Froch is coming off 2 big wins. 2 big wins against an undefeated, or a fighter that was undefeated before he fought him. All right? A lot of people thought Groves was winning the first fight. Groves was winning the first fight. If for Froch to knock him out in the way he did in a second fight, come on, man. Come on. He knocked out Lucien Boutte when he was undefeated. When people thought Lucien Boutte, Ward was ducking Boutte. Come on, man. Come on, Carl Froch. You can't sleep on Carl Froch. Yeah, I'm done.